Hey guys, how you doing? Hi Jessie and Tucker. Hey, you here for Saturday story time? Are you gonna listen to stories today? Aw, that was so cute. How come you got up, Tucky? What happened, Jessie? Tucky don't want to snuggle anymore. Aw. All right. Well, let's get set up and ready to go. Try to center things. Bear with me for a second here. Alright. Think we're good? Alright. Fingers crossed? Alright. So, today I want to talk about dental care. Hi, Jessie. Jessie's a good girl. She loves it when I brush her teeth. Okay, I found this really cool toothbrush. And it's like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like it goes all the way around the tooth. Isn't that cool? Anyway, Jessie loves to have her teeth brushed, and I think it's because I don't use dog toothpaste. I use coconut oil. Organic coconut oil, the same kind I put in their food a little bit, a little spoonful. They love it. Depending on the time of year, it's starting to get almost liquidy right now because it's really warming up here. I got the fan on. Hopefully that's not a real distraction when I read. But when it's, well, it doesn't matter. In the wintertime when it's cold, it's a solid. And then in the summertime, it's a liquid. But you just, obviously I take it out of the one in the kitchen that I use in the kitchen. Just pour it in here, scoop it in here. And you just dip it in there, get it like all over the toothbrush, and she spends some of the time just licking, so it kind of distracts her, and then I can just get in there and brush her teeth. So anyway, it's really important because she's had some issues before and had to have some tooth extraction, so I have to really keep on top of that. All right. Today, we are going to hear, or you're going to hear, I'm going to read Jessie's Indigestible incident. It's about a real thing that happened to Jessie not once, not twice, 3 times, oh no, but 2 times having to have surgery. And the surgery were 3 months apart. So this is why Jessie constantly has to be watched. I know, she's 9. She should have grown out of this stage of eating things, but I have to crate her when I'm not home, and I have to take everything out of the crate, or she would eat it. Anyway, yep, that's my Jessie. All right, here we go. Well, hello. Remember me? I'm sure you do. I'm that gorgeous celebrity that everyone who's anyone is talking about. That's right. I'm Jessie. No? I'm the one with a lopsided ear, one up and one down, and a cute beauty mark on my nose and chest. Still no? I have my own special style when I walk. It's almost like dancing. A little bit of walking, a little bit of wagging my beautiful tail. Let's call it waggling. Just another of my unique talents. Still don't remember? Where have you been? I know. I'm the one with the funny whiskers, one side black, the other white. I knew you'd remember me. How could you not remember the gorgeous pit bull with the pink feather boa? There is no other, just a little all exceptional me. On with my story. Sound effects from Jessie. Ever since my mom found me at the shelter, I've had this little issue where I gobble my food. I don't know why, but nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to eat my food. Probably comes from having to eat whatever I could find when I lived on the streets. I think that's Tucker. Believe me, it's the other way around. Jessie's hurrying up to eat her food so she can eat Tucker's food, huh, Tucker? Well, on this particular day, I refused to eat anything. My mom knew something was wrong because, well, me not eating. So she took me to the veterinarian. Let's just call him the vet. Much easier. Now, I don't like to go to the vet's office. Don't get me wrong. He's nice and all. I just don't like that he has to pay attention to the other dogs. I mean, I'm Jessie. Why does he have to be nice to the others? I'm Jessie. Enough said. When we got there, I tried to give my usual hello by wagging my tail, but I couldn't get my wag up to speed. It just sort of flopped from side to side. He offered me a nice little treat, but I refused to have anything to do with it. Again, not something I would normally do. I love treats. They walked me from the exam room to the back of the hospital where they had this machine that could look at my insides. They called it an X-ray. It could tell if something was wrong in there. But he said nothing looked strange. If you ask me, looking at someone's insides is strange, all by itself. They sent us home. I still didn't feel like eating. Mom tried beef and rice. No. She tried feeding me boiled chicken. No. She even tried Alaskan cod, my most is very favorite food in the whole world. Hi, Jessie. Still, no. Come here. Come here, Jessie. Come here. Come on. Come over here. So the very next day, it was back to the emergency pet hospital. It was horrible. Mom cried because she was so worried. I was getting weak. I didn't even want to drink water. This is where it gets a little embarrassing. Mom had to carry me because I could hardly stand up. The emergency vet wanted to do something called a surgery. He thought I had something in my insides that caused an infection. Now, I don't know what a surgery is, and I don't know what an infection is. All I knew was that I didn't feel good. I wanted to go home. When they admitted me to the hospital, they wrote American Pit Bull Terrier on my paperwork. Not this again. We're just like any other dog. Most of us are just happy to have someone to love. One of the techs had a pit bull at home. She was extra nice. She called me a velvet hippo. She said it was a nickname for pit bulls because our hair is so soft and shiny, like velvet. Also, our big heads and short, squatty bodies make us kind of look like a hippopotamus. I like hippos, even though I never saw one, a real one anyway. I don't see the resemblance. At least not with me. She look like a hippo to you? Anyway, I was hungry, but food just didn't sound good. I started thinking about what I had done in the last few days. There was that business card that I ate and that tissue I scarfed from the trash can. Those were no problem. I had eaten plenty of them before. Jessie. A couple of days earlier, I was sniffing around the house, smelling all the smells like I normally do. I found this extra stinky sock in the clothes hamper. Now, I love to chew on soft things. That's why all the blankets in our house have holes in them. This sock was one of Mom's. I could smell her, and it was extra soft. I picked it up with my mouth, and out the door I ran. Sometimes Mom sees me with socks, and just as I start to get them down my throat, she pulls them out. I know it's a bad habit, but I can't be entirely perfect, can I? This time, I got away with it. I swallowed the sock whole. That must be what is making me sick. That nice little stinky sock was stuck inside me. Oh my goodness. I got to thinking about other things I had eaten. There was that $20 bill on the table. That came out. And that stinky glove in the garden. I chewed the fingers and thumb off. They all came out. I even ate a part of the TV remote. That came out too. Somehow they had all come out. Why was this sock making me feel so sick? The next thing I remember was the text, petting and talking to me. They were so nice. I must have fallen asleep. When I woke up, I felt different. I had tubes attached to my paws, and all my beautiful hair was gone from my belly. And I had small silver lines all over my tummy. They kind of looked like jewelry. Is that what I look like under my hair? What happened while I was asleep? Surgery? Anyway, I was very tired and I still didn't want to eat. They offered me boiled chicken. Nope. They offered me beef and rice. No. They didn't have any Alaskan cod, so they offered me canned cat food. Now, that is so stinky, I usually can't resist. But not this time. Why doesn't she want to eat anything? Everything they offered me looked like socks. Ah! Socks in a bowl, yummy. Not. Chicken was white socks, the beef and rice were striped socks, and the cat food was brown socks. Yuck! I was not going to eat a bowl of socks. Ew! The tech took me out of my cage, and we slowly and carefully walked down the hall to a small room. I had to be careful because I still had that tube taped to my paw, and all that jewelry on my tummy was not comfortable at all. Once we got into the room, guess what? My mom was there. I was so happy to see her. I couldn't jump up, so I just wagged my tail as best I could. I held my gorgeous ears back. so she could pet my face. She put a bowl of something on the floor and sat right there next to me. She was petting me and talking to me, and guess what? In the bowl was my favorite, you guessed it, Alaskan cod. My mom brought Alaskan cod to the emergency hospital for me. I forgot all about the bowls of socks they tried to feed me. Suddenly I felt better. I ate everything in the bowl while Mom was talking away. It was really nice to hear her voice. Aw, she sure loves you, the text said. I thought, yes, I do. Even more than I love Alaskan cod. I walked out of there with a little extra wiggle in my waggle, probably because of all that jewelry. When we got home, I noticed we had a new clothes hamper, one where the lid snapped shut. Thank goodness. Well, I guess that's the end of my sock tale. Next time, I'll tell you about another one of my adventures. All right, we had Tucker over here cleaning the carpet. He left the room. All right, let's check these dogs out. All right, and again, don't forget, if you find these kinds of toothbrushes, now, I like to support local businesses, so I shop at Kelly's in Clovis on Shaw Avenue. I know, pretty cool, huh? Goes right around the tooth. Gets the tooth really, really good. And we use coconut oil to brush those doggy teeth. Jessie loves it. All right, let's check her out. Let's check her out. Okay, I brought the bed out here, and nobody's on the bed. What's up with that? What's up with that? Nobody's on the bed. How come? How come? How come? Because you want to be under the fan, don't you? Oh, there's that ear. There goes that ear. And there goes the tail. I see it. I see it. All right. Well, happy Saturday. Have a great 3-day weekend. Be safe, everybody. And we will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.